Hi everyone, it's Kat. Thanks for joining me for another video today. So today we're going to talk about stamp cleaners, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration. My favorite stamp cleaner is this Hero Arts Ultra Clean, and it's just the best stamp cleaner that I've ever used. We've been talking about stamp cleaners in my Stamping Enablers group on Facebook, so I thought that I would just show it to you today and give you a demonstration of how it works. So this is the refill bottle, and the Ultra Clean is also manufactured under the name Stewart Superior. So if you see Hero Arts Ultra Clean and Stewart Superior Ultra Clean, they are basically one and the same stamp cleaner. Now this is the Stampin Up Stampin Mist, and I really did like this until I tried the Ultra Clean. But it just doesn't clean the same way as the Ultra Clean. So I just thought that I would show you a demonstration today. So I'm going to show you the difference between cleaning a stamp using both of these cleaners, as well as the absorber, which is just a chamois, and you can cut it into pieces and you wet it and you keep it damp. I keep mine in this little Huggies wipe. It's like a little travel wipe container, and I just rinse it out every once in a while and I keep it damp. And then I also use the Kirkland, I think it's Kirkland brand Huggy, or Kirkland brand wipes, but I keep them in this Huggies container. So I'll also show you the difference between cleaning stamps with those. So I've got a couple of stamps here that are a little bit stained, and I've got one clear stamp and 3 rubber stamps. So I'm going to show you the difference, and I'm using a dye ink that will stain your stamps. Not all dye inks will do it, but most of them do. Pigment inks don't usually stain stamps, but the dye inks will. And it doesn't hurt your stamp to be stained. See, this stamp is well loved. It will stamp the same every time. It doesn't matter if it's clean or dirty. However, it bothers some people if their stamps look like this, and I can totally understand that. So I'm going to show you how to get it as clean as you can. So let's start out with, let me get a piece of scrap paper here, and we'll just stamp a stamp to get it dirty. So I've got some cardstock, and I'm going to go with this, well, I'll just use this clear stamp. It's already dirty, so we'll use a clear stamp. I'll ink it up really well and then stamp with it. And by the way, this stamp comes from, this is my Christmas card stamp, and I got this from Stampin.com, which is STAMPIN. And I have a coupon code for them right now, so if you're interested in getting your own customized stamp, you can get one like this, or you can get one like this. Let me show you this one. This is one of the stamps that I put on the back of my cards, and that's what that one looks like. So if you are interested in a customized stamp, I'll leave a link below. I don't belong to an affiliate program for them or anything. I don't get anything for referring people to them. I just really like their customized stamps, and they did give me a coupon code to share with my viewers. So I will add that in my blog post and in the description box below. So now that these stamps are good and dirty, I'm going to take a baby wipe and clean this one off. And you see a lot of the ink coming off. However, it doesn't look clean because it's really, really stained. When you stamp with it, it's not stamping ink anymore. So you can see that it's clean, it just doesn't look clean. The same thing goes for this rubber stamp. I can clean it with the baby wipe, and you can see a lot of the ink coming off. And it doesn't look clean, but it's also not stamping, see? It's clean. So let's take a look at some of these stamp cleaners. So we've looked at, well, we looked at the baby wipe. Let's look at the absorber. I'm going to stamp this one more time so you can see the absorber and how it cleans. Now with this, you just wipe it off once or twice, and it's going to stay in the absorber, but that's okay. After the first time, it really doesn't come off. So when I stamp with it now, as you can see, it's clean, but it still doesn't look very clean. So those are your choices. These will get your stamps clean, but they may not look clean. So I'm going to put those aside, and we're going to concentrate on the stamp cleaners. Okay, so I use this this stamp scrubber. It's called a double stamp scrubber, and this side comes out so that you can wash, you can rinse it off and wash it when it gets dirty. And this side is permanent, doesn't come out. So you scrub your stamp on this side, and then you clean it or dry it on this side. So what I do is I spray my cleaner on the right side where you scrub, and then I scrub my stamp, and then I dry it on that side. However, for today's purposes, I'm going to spray the Hero Arts up at the top half, and I'm just going to block it off with my hand. And I'm going to do the same amount of ink cleaner on, I just inhaled that, sorry, on both sides. And we're going to see which one gets it clean. So let's start out with a stamp that I've used and it's stained. And I'm going to start out with the Stampin' Up side. And as you can see, it's not all the way clean. I'm going to dry it. It's still not clean. Now I'm going to try the Hero Arts Ultra Clean. And then I'm going to dry it. See how clean that is? That's the difference. I got dog hair on there, sorry. That's the difference between the Stampin' Up and the Hero Arts cleaner. It's amazing. So let's try it with this one. I'm going to try this one with the Stampin' Up cleaner. And it's not coming clean no matter how hard I scrub. Sorry, my camera's shaking, but my table's shaking. And it's still stained. So I'm going to try the Hero Arts Ultra Clean. Oh. And it's not coming all the way clean, but it's coming a little bit more clean, as you can see. And then I'm going to scrub it. And so that's that much more cleaner. Now if I spray this directly onto the stamp and let it sit for a minute, it will get it better. It'll get it more clean. This one is really, really old. Like, it hasn't been stamped within a year, at least a year, 2 years, maybe 3. And I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to rub this on the Stampin' Up, or this is the Hero Arts Ultra Clean side. And you can see the ink coming off already. And then I'm going to dry it. And that's how clean it got. It's a gray stamp, so it is clean. It's gray because that's the color of the stamp. So now that I've had this sitting on here for a while, let's scrub it. And then we'll dry it. And that's how much more clean it came. So I think the best representation is this stamp right here. And I'll show you again. We'll do it one more time just so you can see the difference between the Stampin' Up and the Hero Arts. So I'm going to stamp with it and get it nice and dirty and stained with this dye ink. Okay, and then I'm going to clean it on this bottom half is the Stampin' Up cleaner. I'm going to clean it with this. And as you can see, it's not coming all the way clean. See, it's still dirty. Now I'm going to run it over the Hero Arts cleaner and then scrub it off. And now you can see it's perfectly clean. So that's the difference to me, from my experience. That's the difference between these two cleaners. Now the same thing goes for all the other cleaners I've tried. I've tried Stays On Cleaner, not on my clear stamps, but on my rubber stamps. This also works on Stays On Cleaner. So if you, or on Stays On Ink. So if you use Stays On Ink, you don't need a special Stays On Ink cleaner. You can just use this Hero Arts Ultra Clean. So these are the differences. I hope this helps, guys. As you can see, there's a big difference between this stamp and this stamp. This stamp, now you need to know, I use this on a daily basis and I never clean it. I just stamp with it and then let it dry. This one has only been like maybe a month since I cleaned it. I just got this from Jennifer McGuire when she was doing that kindness campaign, and I stamped with it and didn't clean it, but it's only been a month or so. And this one has been at least a year since I cleaned it. So you can see the difference. The longer it sits, the more it stains, but that's how clean it comes. So I hope that these demonstrations helped you. Here's the cleaner that I mentioned, and here's the refill bottle. And like I said, I will post links to both of them where you can get them online. I'll try to find a couple different places so that you have choices. And thanks for watching, guys. If you have another product that you'd like to see me do a demonstration of, just leave a comment or contact me on YouTube or Facebook or my blog and let me know, and I'd be happy to do them. I love doing these demonstration videos and product reviews, that kind of thing. So just let me know. All right, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.